Hi, the friends, Joanna here. Today is an exciting video because for the first time we are actually going to be making something with our scrap rolls. And this has been so much fun being able to share these videos with you guys. It's been lots of fun, but this is a very special video and I will share with you why. Hi friends, so basically all we need to make these is grab your scraps, right? Some cotton strips, whatever width and length you want, and I have several videos on these. I will put the videos, the DIYs for these at the end. So today we are actually for the first time going to be cutting these up and actually making something with them. So I have a 94 by 3 inch wide strip here. And this one here is a 65 by 3 inch roll. This looks wider because I didn't even press this yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and press this, and I'll give this another quick press, and we are going to start actually using them and make some fun stuff. All right, so I cut one of the strips, one of the rolls in half so it's more manageable, and I marked 3 inches along both of these rolls, every 3 inches, and now we're just going to cut 3-inch pieces. So these are will be 3 by 3 squares. Okay friends, so we were able to make 20 3 by 3 inch blocks just from that one roll, randomly cutting them, right? There's all different types of patterns. So now it is time to make some fun stuff. So just another quick note, I was able to make from another scrap roll that I had, one of the larger ones, 12 3.5 inch blocks from that roll. So yeah, now we have 32 different blocks from 2 scrap rolls. So yay, and we're going to get started. All right friends, so I have randomly put some of my blocks together. So this is a 12 by 15 piece. So what we are making today is I'm going to be making a mat to put under my sewing machine. So I've had my sewing machine for about 1.5 years, and I don't know if you can tell, the reason I had this mat here is because every time I move my sewing machine, my table gets little marks from the sewing machine. So I'm finally making something for myself, and I thought this would be such a cute little project and lots of fun. So what I'm going to do here is I am just going to be sewing these together, and then we will get started on the backing. So I'm going to start sewing these by rows. So there's going to be 4 rows, and then we will put everything together, and then I'll be right back. All right, we're getting there. Our first row is done. Oop. Very cool. So that's what I'm going to do. So when you're putting your pieces together, you're just going to put your right sides together and then move all the way down the line. And then I have to say, this is really fun. I really enjoyed making the scrap rolls. I really enjoyed cutting up the blocks and then coming up with some really fun things to make with these. So this is very exciting, but I must get on with it, and then I'll be right back. So we have all of our columns our strips sewn together. Using the same process, we are going to flip these right sides together for each one, and we're going to sew each down, and then we're going to stack them on top like that, and we're just going to use the same process. So I'll be back. Friends, how much fun is that? We took our scrap rolls and made a scrap panel. So we have basically scrapped our scraps, right? And look how much fun all the different patterns turn out to be, right? Patterns that you would never think that would go together. So when you have your scraps and you're just putting them all together, just put them all together and you will see how amazing and how fun and bright, just everything just looks amazing. So I have been very excited to make this. I've had scrap rolls for a long time, but never cut them up and never made anything with them. So now we're going to pick out some backing fabric and then we will be almost done. I'm just going to use this green backing fabric. If you remember, this was leftover fabric from our honeybee quilt. So what I'm going to do now is I am just going to place the right side down of my panel here, and I'm going to sew all the way around, and I'm going to leave about a 3-inch opening anywhere around here, and then we'll finish her up. So we flipped this right side out. I gave it a nice stitch, 1/8 of an inch all the way around the border. So now what I want to do, hey, if you guys like this video, please give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and let me know what you guys think. Comments and likes really help us out a lot. So I think for this, I'm going to do a little quilting on the top, and I picked this number 16 right here. It's like a little squiggly, if you could see it. So I'm going to quilt the top with that, and I'm using a yellow. So I'm just going to go randomly and do a little quilting, and then we are almost done. Hi there, friends. So I have quilted with that little pattern. I'll show you right here in this little pink spot right here. It's just a little swirl. So I did like, I think about 4 swirls, and then I just did some straight lines. But how awesome is this? These can be made as placemats. You can make these into mug rugs. You could even make whole purses out of, you know, this type of project. You can make coasters. You can make, they make nice gifts. You can use these for, you know, basically anything. So this concept here is just for my sewing machine, to go underneath my sewing machine. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but look at all the scraps we have on these rolls. I have 12 rolls just like these. So I showed you, you know, the 90-inch ones. These I think are all 60 inches. So I have 12 of these rolls, and all of these are just scraps. So you guys can do it. These are so much fun. So just go and one day and just sit down, grab your scraps, grab a piece of, you know, fabric, and just put your scraps onto a roll, and, you know, you can make your blocks, and you can make whole bunches of different projects. So you are literally scrapping your scraps. So you are making, so basically when you're making the rolls, you are using up your fabric so they're not laying around in bins, right? And you know that you have these for a later date to make anything that you want to. So you guys can do this. This is a very beginner-friendly project. And I would love for you guys to comment. Let me know if this is something that you would make. Do you think this is a great idea? Was this a fun video? Give a thumbs up and let us know. And I will show you. I'm going to put this under my sewing machine. Yep, just a little something to put under my machine so it's not making all these weird marks on my table. So that's it. That's what I wanted to do. Again, thank you guys so much for everything. We really appreciate it. Go ahead and make your scrap rolls, and we'll be talking to you soon.